Hello everybody. So I have no script for this. I haven't recorded a YouTube video. I'm getting like emotional. I always get this tingling sensation in my nose when I'm like onto something really powerful. So I love that for us. So I wanted to make a video just spur of the moment, spontaneously, because I just feel so inspired. I literally have goosebumps right now. I feel so grateful. I feel so grateful to be on the other end of this. And I just wanted to talk about a lot of things, I guess, like always, my Gemini mind, but success and what sets people apart from, you know, being that girl or like making that money or being successful or like being, you know, just achieving what you want in life. Like what sets two people apart from one being successful and one not being successful? Of course, there's a million different, you know, circumstances and situations and personal differences that would play in, of course, right? But I feel like to really get a handle, to really get a grip and activate yourself, just know, just remind yourself and feel so deeply in your own heart that the only thing that separates you from being successful or you from achieving what you desire in life is your belief. And I know it's so cheesy, you guys, and I've even felt in my own life certain instances where I'm like, that's just like, you know, crap people say, you know, to get you like whatever, but it's true. And I'm telling you from my personal experience, the only reason that I've had success in my art business, in launching courses, in having containers, in master classes, all this, the only difference is my belief that I could do it. My belief is almost like this blind kind of irrational belief that I can do anything. It's almost like I'm literally living in an imagination land, and I'm just like, I just get in this energy where I'm like, I believe in myself so strongly that like the whole world could be burning around me and I'm literally dancing in my art room like, oh my God, life is so amazing. Like, this is so good. It is because I keep my energy high. I keep my energy clear. I keep myself focused. I remind myself of what a brilliant creator I am, what an amazing artist I am. And I really just believe in myself, you guys. And I think that's the missing key that a lot of us like have a hard time with, is like, how do I get myself to believe in myself when maybe I don't have previous experience to lean on? And it's like, just get yourself in that energy, get yourself in that high vibe. If that means you gotta dance, if that means that you gotta put on a podcast, if that means you gotta, you know, just literally shake your body to get yourself in a different vibratory state. I don't know if you guys noticed, I have this thing on me. It's called the Healy. I'm not going to talk about it yet because I'm just new to it, but that's, if you see these things on me, that's what it is. And it's just this frequency device that sends frequencies to your body. And yeah, so I'm still learning. I'm not even going to talk about that right now. But if, you know, like you're having a hard time getting out of your head, which most women, I feel like we overthink. We just like, just go, go, go. It's always like, what can I solve today? What problem? What can I do for you? What can I do for everybody else? And it's like, woo, girl, bring it back in to yourself and remind yourself what a badass, amazing human being you are. You can't even be held in one small container. You are so vast. You are so expansive. You are so brilliant. Your soul and your just everything about you. I feel like a lot of times we forget how amazing we are. We forget all that we've accomplished. We forget all that we've gone through, and we forget the impact we've had on people, and you know, just so many things that we just throw out the window because we're so focused, you know, sometimes on what we're not doing or whatever. And I feel like, you know, again, the one thing that sets people apart, I see it time and time again, especially on social media, you know, is the only difference is the women who believe, the people who believe in themselves. And it's so powerful to realize like our beliefs, you know, they're just thoughts that we keep thinking. And sometimes it feels challenging to change those beliefs. But I personally feel like if you catch yourself quick enough in those negative thought patterns, you have the conscious ability to shift what you are choosing to, you know, believe, right? What you're grabbing onto. And I really love the visual of like thoughts are just clouds floating by. Say you have an intrusive thought that's like very negative. Just imagine it's a cloud floating by. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to attach to it. You don't have to, add on to it. Just let it be a cloud floating by and realize, maybe I can say an affirmation to myself. Maybe I can walk over to that mirror and look in my own eyes and remind myself who I actually am. Maybe I can set my phone down and stop scrolling and remind myself, wow, I am that bitch. Like, I am her. I am this creative, powerful, amazing person. And maybe it's just time to cut out all the distractions, And I see it so many times, and I know we all go through these cycles. Sometimes you're just flying high through life, and other times you're like, what the hell am I doing? And I just want to remind you guys that nobody knows what they're doing. Like, we're all kind of just being humans together, and yeah, some days we feel like we have it all figured out, and other days we're really just, I don't know, shooting in the dark, And I think it's just really healthy and helpful to remind ourselves, like, even if you see that somebody's got like their whole life together, I guarantee you they have hard days. I guarantee you that there's so much more that you're not seeing. And I feel like it's really important and healthy for our own mental, emotional, spiritual well-being that we always remind ourselves, like, just because stuff that we're seeing out there might be triggering, it might be upsetting, it might make you compare yourself. That's just part of the normal human experience, but you don't have to live that way, if that makes sense. So you can have those feelings because we're humans. It's natural to get triggered. That's a normal part of human life. But always bring it back to your personal power. Always remind yourself you have this internal locus of control, that you don't, not an external locus of control, but an internal locus of control. That means that what we do affects our life. That what we choose to believe affects the amount of control we have on situations and circumstances. And it really, I'm telling you guys, I'm telling myself more than anybody, that it's our beliefs that really are able to help us get from A to B. I remember when I first launched my very first course, it was called the Crystalline Sutras. I put so much time and energy and thought. I mean, I overdid it. I put so much content in there because it was my first time and I didn't have anything to like bounce off of. Like, I had no previous experience launching a course. But I believed in myself, and I'll be honest, it was kind of hard to talk about on my social media because I was nervous. I was like anxious. I was like, kind of scared nobody would sign up, right? And I was kind of motivated by the wrong things looking back. I was like, I should have just talked about how passionate I was about what I created. Like, I don't care if anybody signs up. And that's how I am now, right? Like, and that's why I have signups, because I don't care. I have to like release that attachment, and which is so important, to release attachment to the outcome, which I know is hard sometimes, but it's all about our own energy, you guys. It really is. And it's like, if you can get yourself in this place where you believe in what you're doing, you are here to do what you're doing, and you don't care if other people approve, you don't care if other people like what you're doing, you just do it because it's coming from this deep part of you. It's coming from this deep sense of who you are. I'm telling you, that is a recipe for magic. That is a recipe for abundance. That is a recipe for personal power. That is a recipe to activate like who you actually are. I feel like, a lot of times we're scared of how powerful we are, because just imagine you have all this power. It's almost like, what do I even do with this? Oh, I have goosebumps. Look at this. Like, it's like, what do you do with all this power? And so like subconsciously, it's like we dim our light because it's just so much to hold. It's like, how do I even navigate this when I've been conditioned my whole life to dim my light, to play small, to fit in, to cater to other people, to, want people to like me. It's like this paradigm is shifting so rapidly. And it's like, we are here for this ride. I feel like we're all in this like yacht on the ocean, just like, just like, I've never been on a yacht in my entire life. I don't know why that came out. That's so interesting. But it's just like, we are really riding these waves of change, and we are embracing who we are and realizing like our personal power, who we are, what we have to bring to the table is so valuable. And the more that we believe that we have something to share that is of value, that is going to help people, that's going to change people's lives. I mean, I'm telling you, you don't even realize the amount of people you impact and you inspire. You will probably never know. You'll probably never know the impact you have on people. And it's a beautiful thing, because it's like, we don't need to know. And the less we know, honestly, sometimes the better, because it's like, we should always be doing things that come from a deep place in here. We should always be taking action that is aligned with the truth and character of who we are. And that is the sweet spot, you guys. And I'm telling you, when you do that, it's like you become so magnetic and you become so expansive, like your energy field expands, and it really feels like you're taking way less effort to do the same things and having so much more abundance come in because of it, and even less effort, right? It's like that's the new paradigm. The old paradigm is work hard, work long hours, bust your butt, like never take a break, never go on vacation. Like that's just not it anymore, you know? And I'm so thankful that it's not like that. And I know that served a purpose, and there's value and integrity and beautiful character that comes from working hard. I'm not gonna just like throw that all down the drain, because I personally feel like I have worked hard for so many years to build what I have, my art business and everything. And you know, it's just, if you take one thing away from this video, it's just like, if you're feeling down, start saying affirmations to yourself. And I think it's even extra powerful to go look in the mirror and look at yourself as you do it, because you really see yourself. You know, you might even have your whole childhood flash before your eyes and realize, man, I've been through a whole lot. Like, man, the odds of me being here on this planet Earth are like 1 billion to 1. And here I am living, breathing, experiencing, feeling all these emotions, having these experiences with other people, having children, having a business, traveling. Like, it's literally mind-blowing, honestly. And it just like, oh, I feel like a waterfall of gratitude just like flows over my whole being, just realizing that, you know, it's so freaking amazing. And I feel like half the battle is just remembering who we are. Half the battle is remembering it doesn't matter what other people think about me. It doesn't matter what other people are saying about me. It doesn't matter what people, you know, are saying about my creations or my art or what I have to share, you know. And I think it's just we have so much personal power, and it's just up to us to activate that, to remember that every single day, and to really, last thing I want to mention is our routines, and that can make or break us. You know, if you get up every morning and you reach for your phone, it's like a recipe for disaster. And I'm speaking from experience, because anytime that I've gotten out of bed and I've reached for my phone and scrolled, I swear to God, I get triggered by something. And it's because I didn't connect to myself first. If you connect to yourself, you have a morning routine, even if it's just something simple like going barefoot out on the grass, getting natural light in your eyes, you know, simple things. It doesn't have to be extravagant. That can help us so much be in this grounded, anchored, powerful place that then we can scroll our phone and then we can be exposed to things. And it's like we already are grounded in who we are, so it doesn't phase us. It doesn't rock us off our boat, you know? And I think just like really taking inventory of like, what are my routines, what are my habits, and how can I, even if you're feeling a difficulty in those areas, just like making small changes, writing them out if you have to, make it rewarding, like make it something that you're excited about, right? Same thing with exercise. A lot of people don't exercise, right? Because they like, I hate running or whatever. That's why you find something you like. You find something that is enjoyable, even if it's just walking, right? And all these things build on each other, and it's like pretty soon, before you know it, you're like in a whole new energy. You're in a whole new expanded state. You are manifesting a whole new set of everything because you shifted your energy. And you get all these synchronicities. I mean, sometimes my ears will start ringing, like, especially when I'm talking about powerful things, you get goosebumps. It's like you will get the signs. You will feel and know when you are in alignment with your true path, you know? And I believe in you. I believe in myself. I know that we can do amazing things, and I hope that you felt some sort of positive energy from this video, and I can't wait to make more. I'm just so grateful. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you have any specific topics you would like to hear me talk about in general, or specific things, let me know in the comments. I would love to. I'm getting ready to launch my art academy for the 4th time. I'm so excited. It's always so much fun. It's like going to art class basically, and it's so cool. Anyways, more on that in the future, and I wish you guys nothing but the best. Just everything beautiful, abundance, prosperity, wellness, health, happiness, all of the good things. And I can't wait to talk to you guys next time. All right, bye.